All right, so we are on just a few minutes early. We're on a few minutes early to check the sound. So I'm just going to wait to hear if we've got sound. Hara, can I hear your sound?
Hi, Candace.
Hi, nice to see you. So we're on just a few minutes early. It says it's streaming, but until oh, okay. So, all right, so great. We've got confirmation. Thank you, everyone. So I know we're a few minutes early. The last time I did this, it didn't turn out very smoothly. So today I wanted to do a little bit of early sound check. So we're 10 minutes still till the top of the hour. And so Hara, we heard her sound and my mic is fine and our cameras are good. So we're gonna see you in 10 minutes, okay? So see you back in 10 minutes, Hara. All right. I know, I'm getting ready to go back in and write it down. All right. Hi, everyone. Hopefully we will keep the tech going correctly. Hello, beautiful Hara.
Hello, Candace. I'm so excited.
Happy Saturday to you. Want to make sure that people can still hear us. Hi, everybody. Can you still hear us? Can you still see us? I think we're good. Hi, everyone. All right. Yeah, so we're right at the top of the hour. And hi, Marty. Hi, Bee. We've got Kenny and Ashley and Sharon. Hi, Lynette. Beautiful Lynette Potter. Hi, Jen Fisher. One of my mods. Thanks. And Kenny's one of my mods too. Got all kinds of wonderful people joining us today all around the world, which is a really wonderful thing. So officially, hi everyone, I'm Candace Craw-Goldman, and I am welcoming my beautiful friend and colleague Hara Katsiki, who is in Berlin, Germany, who asked me quite some time ago. She was inspired to write and lead us on a group meditation. And that's what we're going to do today. And before we get going on that, though, we wanted to talk a little bit, because how can we not, about what's going on in this world. And if there was ever a time when it behooves us as individual humans to know that reality is created right here, right here and within us, and within the infinite part of our spirit, it is now. I mean, look at how our outside reality is nothing like it was just a few weeks ago. So, you know, a lot of people kind of tend to think that we live in a woo-woo world, or we think in ways that maybe are fluffy or esoteric or on the fringes of what real reality is. And real reality has always sort of been thought of as, you know, the job and the car and the traffic and and what's going on, right? And look at this, it's like someone went and just flipped off that switch, right? And suddenly reality is all right here. And that's one of the reasons we've come together today, is because we know how powerful our thoughts, our spirits, our emotions, our imaginations are. And when we connect together as a cohesive group, which people are doing all over the world today, not only right now during this smaller event, but bigger events all over the world. Tonight, the big one by Cobra, starting at 9:45 my time. You just look up Cobra. There's, you know, lots and lots of people getting together to do what? To do what we want to do here today. Come together and create in our minds, our energies, and our hearts, the kind of world we want to wake up to. If not tomorrow, very, very soon. And this is really the way real reality works. So there's, we're in this flux right now. And doing something like this together is really important right now. So thank you, Hara. And what would you like to say about?
First of all, I want to say hello to everybody, and Candace, a huge thank you for your support and for being with me today and assisting me in doing this. And I'm really excited, and my heart is filled with I don't know, with love, and I want to thank everybody, all you beautiful hearts who are with us now, and that you are going to meditate and pray for peace and all the beautiful things that we are longing. And that's why we are here, right? That's why we came into this life. And so I want to thank in advance everybody for being who you are and for doing this.
Yes, because really a lot of times people think, well, what am I doing? I'm just at home sitting on my sofa. That is a very powerful place to be. It's an incredibly powerful place to be. How you choose to spend that time, what you focus on, who you connect with, what things you allow to go through your imagination. It's important now, more important now, maybe more than ever. So each one of you out there that are joining us live, bless you and thank you. And for those of you who might be joining us on the recorded version of this, as we say, time is very malleable and a construct. So if you're joining us at a future time, it's still powerful. And we thank you too. And Hara, tell me about how you were inspired to write this script or write this journey that we're going to go on today. Do you want to give us any preparation about how that came about before we get going?
Sure. So I think the script is a combination of things I've learned. It's a combination of all the things that I have experienced as manifestos of good things in life, in my healing work all these years, and my energy work. So I really made a combination in very intuitively of how I believed was the way to do this, to manifest into reality this new earth that we are all wishing in our hearts. So we're gonna start the meditation by activating our heart space. I'm also a teacher of the School of the Heart, and the ancient mystics from all around the world have been saying that the way to pray, the way to really manifest into reality what you want is to create from the heart, from the space of the heart, and not from the mind. So the first thing that we're going to be doing today is that we're going to be activating our heart space and shift our awareness to that place, and then whatever we're going to visualize, it's going to be from that space, from the heart space, because that's the space of oneness, of unity consciousness. Because our mind is a polarized tool. It's and it creates when we pray and we visualize things from that place, we create what we want, but we also create what we don't want. It has polarity. But when we shift into the heart space, it's just pure one. It's oneness. It's unity. So first, we're gonna do that, and also, I want to encourage everyone during the meditation. It's gonna be mostly visualization of what we wish to create, focusing on the positive. And I want to say to everyone to just allow themselves to feel to engage emotionally, to allow themselves to feel into the experience that we're going to have as much as they feel comfortable with. All these beautiful, uplifting, loving emotions that will want to rise by visualizing what it is that we're going to be visualizing. And this is very important. Why? Because clear intention from the mind is great, but it's not enough, because the vision sends out a signal which is electric, but what it will really magnify our and bring into manifestation what we want is the feeling. This is what will actually draw the actual event to us, and this is the combination that will create the true state of being in our creatorship. So I want us to feel what it is that we are experiencing. Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love how much that relates, of course, to the BQH work that we do. It's way more about what you're feeling than the actual mechanics. Yes, we will use mechanics, and Hara will use mechanics to do this, but sink into the feeling. And as the Native Americans used to do, very, very strongly and wisely, even in like when they would do rain dances or rain ceremonies or things like that. Their rain ceremonies, if you think about it, when they would do their dancing and their singing, they wouldn't basically say, "Great Spirit, bring us rain." They would dance and say, "Thank you for the rain that is hitting my body right now." Even if there wasn't any water, they were having the feelings as if the water was coming from the sky. That was the Native American way of manifestation. And that's kind of a shorthand story of how to do this. So many of us have said, gosh, we want things to change. We don't, this world's so hard to live in and we want things to change. This is our opportunity, right? This is like a platter being given to us with all of the colors of an artist's palette. And we get to make something of this now when we come together through the heart space and feel the kind of world that we want to wake up to, even while we don't quite see it yet. Feel it here. And we can do it together. And then after the meditation, some of you may want to rest quietly. And some of you might want to chat in the chat box what it was like for you. But with that, I invite you, Hara, to begin.
Okay. So I want everybody to just sit comfortable, whether you want to sit in a chair with your feet flat on the floor or lay on a bed. Make sure you have turned off all phones and notifications. And I would like to start by invoking the greatest guardians of the divine, compassionate, loving light of Source to constantly guard our energetic field, to create a completely safe and sacred space around us, around me, and around you, everyone who is with us today. And so I would like to ask you to gently close your eyes. And shift your awareness from your mind into your heart. So please raise your hand and place your palm softly on your heart. From there, start breathing a little slower than you would typically would. So let's say 5 seconds inhale and 5 seconds exhale. And as you breathe, feel the breath coming from your heart. Imagine that you are now breathing through the heart. You are now in touch with your heart. And imagine your heart now open like a lotus flower. And now begin to feel those feelings. Compassion for anything or anyone. You can start by feeling compassion for your loved ones and for your neighbors and for the people who live in your village or in your city and for the people in your country and the people in your continent. And see if you can feel compassion for the whole world. Compassion for the whole solar system. And see if you can expand your compassion throughout the whole universe and omniverse and all there is. And now begin to feel appreciation. Again, for anything and anyone. Including yourself. Appreciation for what you have done, what you are doing, and what you are going to be doing, because you are always doing your best, and you know that. And now begin to feel gratitude, again, for anything or anyone. And care, again, for anything or anyone. Very good. You can now softly place your palm wherever it feels most comfortable on the sides of your body. And now let your attention shift to a place on earth that you feel is the most beautiful place on earth. It could be anywhere you want to. A mountain, a lake, a river. Whatever you perceive as beautiful. See as much detail as you want. And I want you to begin to feel love for this place. And I want you to begin to feel love for all nature. And continue to grow in the space of love with nature until your heart is beating with the warmth of your love. And when the time is right, I want you to send your love to the center of the earth using your intention so that Mother Earth can directly feel your love you have for her. You can place your love into a small sphere and send it to the mother if you wish. And then wait as a child. Wait until Mother Earth sends her love back to you. And you can feel it. And she will always do. And because she is your mother and you are her son or daughter, and she loves you so much. And as your mother's love enters your body, open completely, allowing this love to move anywhere it wants to. Let it move anywhere it wants throughout your whole body. Let it enter your cells. Let it enter your light body. Let it move wherever it wishes to move. And feel this beautiful love your mother has surrounded you with. Now, without breaking the love union with your mother, look up to the sky. Look up to your Heavenly Father. Look to the sun and to the rest of creation beyond the earth. And place your attention into the universe. Watch the planets swirl around the earth. Feel the sun and realize the incredible depth of space. And feel the love you have for your Father, for the Divine Father, who is the Spirit of all creation. And when this love becomes so great that it just cannot stay inside you, let it move into the heavens with your intention. Again, you can send your love into the heavens inside a small sphere if you wish. And once your love has been sent into the heavens, again you wait. You wait for the Father to send his love back to you. And of course, he will always do so because you are his child forever. And the Divine Father will always, always love you. And just like with mother's love, when you feel the love of the Divine Father enter your being, let it move anywhere it wants to. It is your Father's love, and it is pure. At this moment, something that rarely happens is manifesting. The Holy Trinity is alive on earth. The Divine Mother, Gaia, and the Divine Father, our Son, are joined with you in pure love. And you, the Divine Child, complete the triangle. And now I would like to invite your spiritual team and your guides and your angels and your cosmic and soul family and your higher selves to join us. And I would like for you now to welcome and greet all the co-creators from around the planet who are with us now. I want you to feel now into this high frequency individuals who are now here with us, all of you. And you can connect with them if you want to. You can say hi, greeting each other. And we ask to connect only at the very high frequency level. This connection is key because this connection between us is what will create the field of unified consciousness from which we will manifest our intention. So I would like you now to visualize a pillar of brilliant white light emanating from the cosmic central sun. And this pillar of sparkling white light is now being distributed to the central suns of all galaxies in the universe. Visualize this light entering through the galactic central sun and then going through our galaxy and then entering our solar system and going through all the beings of light inside our solar system. And now this sparkling brilliant light goes through all the beings in and on planet Earth. And also through your body. And through the center of the earth. And I want you now to visualize a link of this sparkling light connecting you with each other who is here now. And also visualize it around Gaia, around Mother Earth. Imagine that it's now creating a net, a grid made of light and surrounding now the whole planet. And allow now this connection to become strong. This connection is extremely powerful. Our frequency is now rising higher and higher and higher. And as you look at this light grid now and Earth, you can zoom out and look from a distance and see this grid becoming brighter and brighter. And now, without losing the connection with each other, I want you to connect your energy with Gaia's heart. And now, we all join as a collective. We now become one. Feel this high frequency expression, which is our true nature. Allow this divine sun rays and energy to flow throughout your whole body and throughout Gaia's body. And allow this energy to move through the plant kingdom and the animal kingdom, the mineral kingdom, the elemental kingdom, and allow this energy to connect us deeper and deeper with each other and with Earth, our Divine Mother, and our Son, our Divine Father. And now I want you to visualize the violet flame of Christ surrounding the whole planet. Bathe yourself and the earth in violet fire. Saturate the planet in the energy of the violet flame. And see in your mind's eye the violet flame penetrate the whole planet and every living being. Visualize the violet flame saturating everywhere and bringing health back to the ecosystem. Cleansing, purifying, transmuting, transforming, healing all inequalities, erasing all poverty, and bringing abundance, prosperity, and peace to all humanity. Visualize the course of events on planet Earth, shifting into the most positive timeline possible. Shifting away from all epidemics, away from all wars, away from all global domination. And visualize now a new grand cosmic cycle of the new Earth beginning. Bringing pure light, love, and happiness to all beings on Earth. Activating the Christ consciousness, the Christ grid. Unlocking your light being and your fifth strand of DNA. Allowing you to access full memory of who you are and what you came to Earth to do. Reactivating your God particle, which will take you into your God being. What is about to happen will change and is changing the matrix of codes as they exist now. So allow yourself now to feel the peace, the joy, the excitement, and the elevated state of being. Start seeing yourself living in this new earth. Wander around in your new world and smell the air and the trees and the flowers with their majestic colors and the birds and the soft clouds in the sky. And experience your new earth reality. And now that we have created this amazing, beautiful, sparkling, unity field of high frequency light. We will lock it into place outside time space. So I'm going to count from 3 to 1. 3, 2, 1. And now let's request to make it solid. Make it real. Manifest it and let it become part of our experience here on this planet. And affirm that this is the only place you want to live in from now on. So be it. So be it. And so it is.
Thank you, Hara.
Thank you. And I want everyone to send gratitude to every single being or non-being that participated in creating this field today. And also take some time every day, sit down in silence and bring this new reality back into your picture, relive it. Thank you.
Yeah, this will be available right here on the same link. So you can relive it either with the link on YouTube or just in your mind, maybe as you drift off to sleep. It's important to try to be in these kinds of positive manifesting energies at least more than any other chaotic or lower density energies as much as you can, but for your own health and peace of mind and stability and balance, and for all of us, coming together in this way is more important than you might know. That was so incredibly beautiful, Hara. I found myself, I always, in these kinds of meditations, the most beautiful place in the world is always right where I live, anyway. But just kind of turned up a few notches, and it was really quite lovely. I actually found myself walking down the prairie through the flowers and into the woods, and it was so beautiful. But I was surprised because when I got near the river and the woods, a lot of some of my loved ones that have passed on showed up, uh, and this, that sometimes happens. But what was so lovely for me in my own experience, listening to your such beautiful words, um, a lot of not only my human loved ones, but my pets and horses and dogs and cats and birds and critters from that I think of so much. And there, it was like this really incredible reunion and party. And that's another wonderful energy to kind of think about. We're going through what we're going through, but on the other side of it, if you can imagine not only the beauty and the compassion and the peace and everything, but the celebration that can bring that into being. All of us, I mean, there was 330, at least 333 people, Lori Paulina said at one point in the chat, coming together listening to this live, and more will listen. Imagine a party that big and bigger, bigger and bigger. I mean, a most amazing party with everybody wanting the same loving, wonderful things for everybody else there. That's a joyous thing to look forward to. And I truly believe with all of my heart, the more that we keep this idea in mind, the faster we will manifest it and actually live it. Mm-hmm.
It's just around the corner.
You have such a big, beautiful, amazing, kind, gentle heart, Hara. I love you.
I love you so much. And thank you everybody for being with us. It means the world to me.
Gloria asked, how does Hara make her voice so beautiful like that? I think it's probably because she has been doing quantum healing sessions for so long. We all kind of get into that, don't we?
Thank you. And you know what? I used to hate my voice before I started to do this work, the hypnosis. I hated my voice, and it shifted that I listen to it now and I really like it, and I think I would never imagine that this would happen.
I've had the same thing. I know that we talked to other practitioners, and it took me, I did not naturally like my voice at all. It took me quite a while and a lot of working on it. But what I find now, I mean, you can, even if you're not a healer, even if you don't do this work, if you can come to like your own voice and love your own self like that, you can even record your own kinds of journeys and meditations and play them for yourself. And at first you might think, oh, I would never want to listen to my own voice, but I'm telling you, it can be some of the most beautiful sounds in the world, is to hear your own self tell you to love yourself, accept yourself, and everything's okay with yourself. This truly is one way you help heal the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, moving out and accepting and connecting with others, and also full acceptance on the inside. All right. Well, peace be with you, Hara. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And definitely go do this some more, not just with us on the replay, but with others who are doing similar things now, today, and in the future. Goodbye for now, everyone. Thank you. Till next time.